Hey there, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today, you and I will be taking a look at the Sinn 1800 Damascener. Okay, so let's get into it. This is the 1800 Damascener. I hope I'm saying that right, by Sinn. It's limited to 100 pieces. Unfortunately, you cannot pick this up new on watchbuys.com, which is the American distributor of Sinn watches, new Sinn watches in the States, of course. But they have done a couple iterations of this particular model. So hopefully in the future, they will continue to do that. Let's get into the specs. We have a 42.5 millimeter case diameter, 50.2 millimeter lug to lug, 22 millimeter lug width, 10.4 millimeter case thickness with a flat sapphire crystal, 6.3 millimeter diameter on the crown. The star of the show is the Damascus case, the dial, the buckle, the pin here, just a beautiful piece of metal. Now, the case is just one big piece of Damascus steel. That includes the bezel. It is one big piece of Damascus steel. You can see the striations, the lines here, continuing from the lug on my finger here up to the bezel. Now, like I said, it's made of Damascus steel, which is separate layers of steel that are welded, forged, and hardened. With the final step, the surface is etched to reveal the typical Damascus pattern. So really, really interesting. And on top of that, you have that tegimented process applied on this case. So you have that hardened steel, hard to scratch technology that is synonymous with Sinn. So excellent, great work done there. Now screw on case back here with a different piece of Damascus steel. You have a 93 out of 100. Like I said, it was limited to 200 pieces. 10 bar, so 100 meter water resistance. Screw down crown here. The first position will wind the watch. The second position will turn the date. I'm going to skip that part. And the third position is going to change the time. You can see the date at the 6 o'clock position, a window down there. Screw that down for 100 meter water resistance. The indices are applied, and so is the Sinn writing there. The Damascener also applied, lume applied to the hands and indices. Look at that dial. So very, very cool. Look at that pattern of the Damascus steel. Just super, super interesting, eye-catching type of work here. Very, very impressive. It is powered by the ETA 2892, which is a 21 joule, 28,800 beats per hour. Now, these movements from Sinn are not COSC certified, but they're darn near close to performing at COSC specs for sure. From my personal experience, I can attest to that. Let's do this on wrist. Now, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and the watch fits pretty good on it. Now, it's going to look big because you have this big area here. Since the Damascus steel is throughout, it looks like it blends all in. So it's a big piece of metal there, but it actually fits very, very nicely. The thin profile makes it easier to wear. You know, look, if you have a wrist, a 6 inches circumference or 6 1/4, it might be a tough sell, but anything above 6 1/2, I think could pull this off. Let's get this off wrist and talk a little bit more about it. You can find this in the pre-owned market. I've seen the prices running from $6,500 to $7,500. The ask, that is, anyway. So they are available out there, and you can pretty much get them at a decent discount from MSRP in the pre-owned market. And you're going to get a good quality watch in return because of that tegimented steel. It really keeps the luster of the watch, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I'm really impressed with this piece. It's not for everyone. You really have to be into this Damascus look to be interested for sure. But it is just a super, super interesting piece. And I would love to know what you think about it. Please put a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If my channel is new to you and you enjoyed this video, Please like and subscribe and click that bell icon to get updates when I upload new videos. I love making these videos and I hope you like them too. And also, if you want to support the channel, please buy me a cup of coffee. The link is in the description. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.